Play as I take my first playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI, and I'm going to be using the controller's microphone for now. A decision I came to just upon. Well, first I wanted to give my I really do want to give the headset a break, honestly. And if I do feel like using the headset again, well, I can. It's just that like I said, I have to return it, which I'm going to do anyway tomorrow. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm going to be using the microphone from Sony, even though I was kind of against it. Sony isn't terrible. And like I said, I do want to give the headset a break. Which also allows other features to become available, such as the controller. The controller actually gives you off noise, and certain functions become available when you use surround sound and controller pad. There are certain features like vibration, certain noises the controller gives off. Didn't actually realize because I was using a headset, right? So, alright, so here we go. Drake's Spine. We are in pursuit of, well, I think we still need to go with the Barnabas Arm, but more importantly, I feel like it's more coming down to like this Ultima, obviously. The state is in Valencia is in a state of primogenesis, which is, like I said, is like very similar to a state of Manala, dreamlike, or fabric of the realm itself, and it sort of went back in time. Like I said, Benedicta is exactly who Barnabas Arm sees when he looks at Ultima. He sees Barnabas sees Benedicta, as we had seen in the other fabric, when we saw 45 years earlier and entered into the primogenesis. Well, Manala. And Ultima tapped into time. Well, it already said that time is of no consequence and it can contemplate, so we already knew that from its previous statement of Ultima, when it said, well, we have time, we can contemplate. Time is of no consequence. So it's very interesting that maybe they're all breathing out from this dark crystal of a load, because we clearly have Odin now, right? We have Odin, and Barnabas is, without Odin's power, I mean, supposedly, right? We have the power. Like I say, this game is very interesting. I will be making a write-up on it, just to analyze and break it down, because the game has party members, yes, but it's not really accurate as the lineup you have in your, these are your party members, these are your real party members, honestly. I mean, Torgal is Torgal, always with you, and you can kind of give him commands, you can see what he does. Just by looking at here, he does this automatically, kind of. But you can also have him do this, Second Ravage, but this will happen throughout. Now, what I'm saying here is you can pet him, but I don't really see how this... the more you use him directly, the more powerful attacks will get. But it's... like I said, and then Joshua's a party member that will aid like almost any guest would in Final Fantasy. So I always said it really comes down to Clive being the main meat and potatoes, and realistically this game is a setup that has you really look at, well, not exactly Clive, his gear and icons, which comes down to, well, the basic, which to me, the base is this. Ifrit and Phoenix is your base. So I want to make a build right now, so let's reset all of our points. That's what I would do. Because you want to make a good build for him. Any of this build could be any of the above, right? You have to first attune. Why be attune? Well, it's a good question. Why do you attune? We'll get into that in a second, because I'm going to make a build. I'm going to get all our AP back. Because like I said, I broke down almost everything I needed to in the game. At least when it came to the battle system, it was the most important thing, right? So look, you can get everything back, and this is important that you understand this, because this is what makes Clive who he is, and that's why I said the first thing I want to get are probably these abilities, and I wouldn't unlearn any of them. Because these are the basics. You'll want to have these allocated at any point, so don't ever really worry about them. So once you get them, keep them. These are the basics, more or less. That would also go with these two will-o-the-wisps, and that's why, until you've mastered these, I wouldn't consider anything else. You could get away with not using them. But personally, I think it's important to master them almost immediately, because then you can build outward from there through Phoenix Shift. To master it, though, I'm gonna master the cold snap ability. I'd only master anything that you're using. If you're not using it, don't master it. Only master the abilities that the icons you're gonna use. So if I'm going to use Odin, then I'll stick with Odin. And then if I'm going to use Garuda, I'll go with Garuda. I'm going to use Garuda, Shiva, and Odin. Pretty much I've decided that. So I may want to get Diamond Dust, which I'll learn. Right now I don't have enough to master it though. Gouge is good. I like to use Gouge a lot. It's worth mastering. Which means you probably won't need these, so I will get rid of that. You don't need to have these three, you can always get them back. That's why I said the build will depend on how you'll go about your points, right? This is a really good ability. Ivan's Cloud is alright. But this is probably better. And then I'll do my build now. The build will be Garuda, like I said, so I'll use Rook's, well, I want to use Gouge and Rook's Gambit. Well, maybe we could Veal. And you can see Rift. I could use we could use Gungnir too. Mesmerize. That's a good one.
Doing a lot tonight.
What's going on, Sean? So we have the Wages of Warcraft, Channels, Whispers, and Berserk Ring. I'm just putting a build together. I'm like, we got all of our...
contacted me, she told me she was trying to reach you.
Yeah, I'm meeting with her tomorrow. Well, Monday. I'll be meeting her in person and going there. Did she call me? I gave her a message. Alright, cool. I'm gonna see her Monday. I'm heading over there in person to let her, know. And yeah. So, yeah, I'll check my phone. Thank you, Sean. I was gonna let you know, yeah, I talked to Olympia, and I'm gonna be meeting with her on Monday. And yeah, good news, man. So I'll be seeing you soon. Again, I look forward to working with you, brother. Mo? I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing a Garuda, Odin, and Shiva build, or Shiva, whatever,
If you
Shiva.
got my call but basically left you a voicemail, same message I said about Olympia.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I have a shitty phone, and my shit gets blown up all the time, and got mad like spam calling a lot. So thank you. I really appreciate it because I can't miss that opportunity. You know, it was a good one just to let her know that she told me that. It was like thank you. Wow. When I got the message, I got back to her ASAP. And I was like, thank you, yeah, I got my doctor appointment tomorrow, but I'm free after the weekend, so I just left her to let her know that Monday I'll come and visit you. Well, whenever works for you. So, but she told me, yeah, that the ID went through, and I'm good to go, so, And then I was like, alright, cool. I think I got it at like 9, so she might have been sleeping.
Remember to try saving money every
I
paycheck.
know, yeah. Shit, I can't argue. I can't argue with that. You are right about that. Save as much as you can, man. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Try to patience, I agree, yeah, definitely gotta save. You really gotta save. Even if it's just pennies, dude, you save. Right? I mean, if I'm getting it wrong, but like, I agree, yeah. What I was saying here is I'm doing a build with Odin, Shiva, and Garuda. But yeah, thank you, Sean, so much. From the bottom of my heart, man, you got me this spot, and, it does mean a lot from one friend to another friend. Thank you. And I know you said you're welcome, so, yeah. Anyway, this is a Garuda. But wish me luck. I mean, I'm starting Monday, I'm gonna go see her. I'm just gonna come in and let her know that I'm there. And yeah, put face to paper. But, again, thanks again. And, shit. I don't know if I was live yesterday or not, but I realized I had to stop using the headset because, well, you already said it. I already sound clear enough as it is, so it's fine. But, what do you think of this build? I mean, I know you don't like Final Fantasy, so, but I do. But I also like other things that you like. That's not why we're friends. We were friends way before that. I mean, we're not friends because Final Fantasy, dude. We're friends for other things. But you know that I do STEELEPLay, so. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Shiva. She's like a hot ice bitch, and then you got Odin, who's a badass sword dick, and then you got Garuda, who's another bitch. But I like bitches. One bitch is about wind, and the other one's an ice bitch. Ice bitch and wind bitch. And I only need one dude. If I had to have a threesome, I would have 2 bitches and me, like one guy and 2 girls. I wouldn't want to have 2 guys, 1 girl, 2 guys, 2 girls, 1 guy works, and that's nice. Whoa!
If you got my call but basically left you a voicemail, same message I said about Olympia.
Yeah, I didn't even, like I said,
Remember
yeah.
to try saving money every paycheck.
I
Set a
know.
number sounds good for you every week, then every week put the amount away. Did you go to orientation yet?
No, I'm going Monday. That's why I said wish me luck. Start Monday. I'm going there, I'll be there going in person Monday to meet with her. Start the orientation. That's when we're gonna set it up. Going there Monday, and then, yeah. Then we're gonna set up the orientation. I would imagine they have to give me, I don't know, we'll find out orientation Monday. Monday is going to either be the orientation or it's going to be the date they'll make an orientation. So I would imagine they're going to make a date for the orientation. But I've been proven wrong. Alright, well then there you go. It'll be in Queens. Am I going I hope I'm going the right way. Well, again, I'm meeting with Olympia tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow doesn't count, because tomorrow's Sunday, and tomorrow's the day of rest, and therefore nobody does shit at Sunday, so Sunday's dead day. It's like whatever day. Today's the day of rest, like it said. Me, when I say tomorrow, I mean flip tomorrow, next day. Monday. That's when I'm meeting Olympia. Which is now my boss, so, yeah. So I guess I meet my boss Monday. But I met her already, and she's really nice. Really grateful that you gave me the chance, to work with her. So, Yeah, I'll probably have to go to Queens and do the orientation, and then, yeah. Whoa, look at that pussycat.
It's a behemoth.
Right?
Enough to take
Behemoth is a type of cat. Big cat. Big cat. Really big pussycat. Quite the opposite of a pussycat. Well, like the direct, like a complete and total opposite of a pussycat, but it is still quite that. It's a pussycat. Pussycat, but it's like on roids. A pussycat on roids is a behemoth, bitch. I know. Look at a man on roids. Put a cat on roids? Woo! Put a liger on roids. Then you get like a behemoth. But no, for real, you need like a saber tooth, like one of those, what are they called? Primilodons or whatever? They were old, but yeah, they used to have those weird things that were like saber-toothed cats back in the day, you know.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Fuck that thing up. Well, men had to fight big cats like that back in the day. Big ass Primilodons, whatever they're called. I forgot what they called them. But they did have to fight I can find out the name, but yeah, we as men had to fight giant cats. Saber-toothed cats. Only to prove that we were the better fighters. We speared those fuckers to death. And we domesticated some of them. We made them our cats. House cats. But we gotta be careful not to be too nice with them because cats can fuck you up, man. Don't underestimate them. Cats have been man's mortal enemies since the beginning of time. Well, you know what I mean, not enemy, but they have to look out for one another. Like, dogs, you don't have to worry, they're not as threatening as cats. Cats, though, they're pretty threatening. Look at them, look how big cats get, man, they get scary as fuck. Dogs only seem to get into packs, but, I don't know, I love cats and dogs, but I do know which one is more dangerous. So obviously, a cat is a lot more dangerous than a dog. It's always been that way, just in the order of predator. I mean, we all know, well, okay, so cats come usually right after man. It's man, cat, then dog, and then, you know, and the rest. Then there's something that doesn't have predators, like vultures. But they're avians and they're dinosaurs, which don't really exist. They're supposed to. But they still do, to a degree, so obviously. This guy's really a motherfucker, though. Wow. Woof. I was trying to get that out. I was like, yo, let me use that fucking blade. I'm in dust. But let me just change this stuff. Well, can you access the items easier?
Me and Greg no longer are friends. He's a
Oh,
fool. He really tried to fight me and then ran away.
Oh. You don't want to fight, dude. Don't fight him. You shouldn't fight him. You guys are friends. Well, you guys used to be friends. No? I thought you guys were friends. I never got no trouble with him, so I don't know.
He knows I would annihilate him.
Don't say that. Why would you want to annihilate him, though? Fuck them. You know what? Why? What did he do? I don't understand.
That's
What
why he
happened?
sprinted away.
Oh. Hold on now. Look at this shit, charge shot. I'm telling you, cats get crazy. Other than Greg, I'm saying, like, cats get crazy. Look at this guy. Now, I've used about 2 potions. And I got a bizarre charge. I don't know what happened with you and Greg. I think you guys are friends. I only know Greg in the lightest. If we're talking about the same Greg, but I think we're talking about a different Greg, so, you know. Greg, I think his name is Greg P, but I don't, he's Italian, and he's my friend, and I hope he's doing good. But I think, again, we got the wrong Greg, I'm pretty sure. I knew him from Dynamite Youth Center, man, so I don't think we know the same, I think his name is Greg T, actually. But, yeah, I don't know if it's the same Greg. What was it, Greg? I don't know. Shit, I forgot. I don't know. He's gonna conjure a ward for us though, so don't worry about it. It's all good. You gonna conjure us a ward. Uh-oh, but he's too weak to do it, John.
He went to
Look at this.
played at me. I smashed
He's not gonna.
everywhere and
No
threw
one's throwing no
plate
plates.
he sprinted out. If
I
people
got
would
a
see
plate.
it,
The only.
broken.
But the only plate that's getting thrown is the one that was thrown a long time ago, and it was hit right at me by my father. True story. Me and my dad went at it. He threw a plate at me, hit me right in the motherfucking head, and then I spit on him. I spit in his face, and then like we made amends and we moved past it. But I'm not ashamed to admit it happened. I'm gonna die right now. Well, maybe not. I didn't die, but yeah, it happened. Me and my dad argued so bad, and like he hit me in the head with a plate, and it was an accident. No, he didn't purposely do it. He was just throwing a plate and hit me in the fucking head, and then it skinned me, basically, skinned me. And then I was like, "Fuck you!" And I spit, and then but we, well, I love my father, so we don't have any problems now. But I'm not gonna say that families have issues. Sometimes we have issues. Shit happens. Shit gets hard. Doesn't mean I don't love my father. I love my dad to death. I was not ashamed to admit the things it did that were bad, that happened due to a struggle of attrition between one another. But we love each other, and we've only grown stronger for it. Our adversity has made us more powerful through the bond of love. As fucked up as it might sound, but I only found happiness and betterment for it. Because it made me stronger to realize the things I didn't want to become, things I became in my past are not what I want for the future. But I really do.
Things happen when you have emotional intelligence, emotional control, things of that nature.
Agreed. Hard agree. You need that, man. It's essential. I don't care what anybody says, but if you really want to seize the day and be happy, you need to have I don't know, it's sort of just die like you don't die. You got it? Have you seen the light of day yet? Or is this all just too real for you? Then maybe time to return to Family Guy. I don't know, whatever cartoon your favorite cartoon is.
Kids throwing shit at people that are close to them. That's bad shit.
Well, shit happens, yeah. It's sort of just it's not really your problem anymore, man. It's never been yours. Don't expect it to be. Dancing Steel. Now watch this shit. He's gonna go nuts and he's gonna wreak havoc. I can also pop a Dark, or a Bazaar, or Aurora. See, the thing I don't like about this one is Wicked Wheel is cool, though, I won't lie. Popping that LB is nice. 23,000 isn't bad. I have to admit, it's pretty good. Media is coming. Oh no! This game's all about not really screwing up, though. You can't mess up. You're not allowed. If you fuck up, it's bad.
Society wonders what happened to men and women. Women became classless by becoming sluttier.
Huh?
Men became classless
Whoa.
by not age.
No.
No.
We level 5 this weekend. Awesome. Yes, maybe, but no. You wouldn't say there's no hope. There's gotta be some hope. There's always some hope on the ledger. Now go into beast mode and control it, dude. Oh, you don't feel control over yourself? You have full, control. You always have control over everything you do. Right? I always say, no one's gonna tell me otherwise, because I'm fine, bro. Look at this shit. Oh my god, this is a fucking beast! Mother jumper, son! Oh my god! This is nuts, Joe. Look at this shit. You think I'll be able to kill him in time? Shit. I don't know. It's like go up in the air at this point. Oh god! No, he's still alive. Come on! Die, you scumbag! Oh my god! Die! God, this fucker won't die! fuck? Oh my god! Fucker! Holy shit! You were saying? But that wasn't pretty cool fight, man. I think I deserve a smoke. Even though I shouldn't be smoking. What do you think? Do you think I don't deserve a smoke? Well then, fuck you!
Wait, what the fuck happened?
I don't know, I beat the behemoth. Fuck, man, that was hard shit, man. I don't care what anybody says. This game is pretty fun, but like I said, blocking is out of the... It's not out of the equation, but it's not...
He was on no health, you had all yours, you still died.
I didn't die, dude. I fucking beat him. I said I deserve a cigarette. Just goes to show you where your head is at. No, I'm kidding, Sean. No, but I did win. Shit! My hand hurts, though. But I'm alright. It was fun. I got a behemoth shackle and some wire and some sharp fangs. I think I deserve a smoke. I'm gonna smoke, even though I shouldn't be smoking, but I'm still gonna smoke anyway. Oh, it's all good. I know you'd be right behind me helping me out if you were with me. By the way, Sean, I like your name because it's Irish, but it's also Arabic. I find that very interesting. You want to explain? I love it, though. Sean Azan is very, very... I like it. Love it, actually. It's a really good name. Very good name, sir. You're lucky to have such a nice name, actually, I'd say. I mean, no, you are, you know. Sean Azan is a good name, dude. So, I ask, are you Irish? Are you Arabic? What are you, dude? You never told me. Dude, you never fucking told me, though. And we're like close friends. I don't give a shit about Ryan's out of the equation now. It's just me and you. But Sean, what happened? You never told me. You never told me that you both... Are you Irish and Arabic? That's pretty wild if you are, but if you... I don't know. You never told me, man. I mean, I never asked either, but, like, it is kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. That's so cool, man. That is so fucking dope, dude. You are fucking amazing, bro. That's so cool. I like that. Sorry, man. It's just cool to know that, like, my friends are as diverse as I am, because I wish I could throw a little something else in there. I want to. It's just that only on my father's side is the only side I could think of. Vardy's, you know, they were from, like, they were the ones that were they were from the Mediterranean. But that's as far as I go is Vardy. And Vardy's were like Spanish, you know, from Spain though. Not you know, so it's still like white, but and Spanish is Spanish, right? So Vardy's from Spain though, not South America, Spain. Like, you know what I mean? So what I mean is, I always like people from Palestinian, or like, you know, it's just like, at least I'm not the only one who's from that mid-Europe area. Like, cause you're from a much further part. It's different. Like, I always said I'd like to find a girl who's like from Greece, bro. That would be a hot girl. Hot chick. Like some Greek chick, bro.
There's
I don't know.
no such thing as South America, Spain.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Thank you, motherfucker. He gets it. But you can't tell that to a regular white guy. He'd be like, what? You mean a Spanish person? No, motherfucker. Talking about like a real... I don't know. You can't explain it. Like, they always say it though on the goddamn thing, and I'm like, but Spanish is Caucasian, dude. I'm like, it's kind of weird. They're asking me a question, I don't feel comfortable answering this. Like, what do you mean? Well, I don't know. My whole stance on Hispanic and Spain, and I don't know. I keep a weird feeling on that because my family's Spanish, and we're not. But people refuse to.
Spain is in Europe.
Yes.
Like people who speak Spanish and adapt
Right.
to the Latin culture.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm Spanish and English. The other ones, people don't get it. They're like, huh? Why am I Spanish and English? Well, I'm Spanish and English because they weren't that far apart. But yeah. Spanish and English. I mean, why is it so hard to believe? Look at a fucking map one day, man. Not you, Sean. I'm just saying. People who ever said that to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm Spanish and English and Irish, but why is this... How is that surprising to some people? Like, you're Spanish and Irish? What? I'm like, yeah, you never looked at a fucking map? Oh, man, but you're good because you know what I'm talking about because you're Palestinian and Irish and shit. So you get it. It's fucking stupid though. People are so dumb. Some people, not you. Again, Sean, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying the masses don't get it. And I'm like, that doesn't make them right just because they don't get it. I'm like, yeah, I'm Irish, and nobody said they didn't. I just know. Hard to explain, but you can tell if a person just doesn't understand something. People oftentimes, well, they wouldn't be asking on a survey if you're, I don't know, I don't agree with the whole Hispanic. I guess Hispanic is to say that people have taken the Spaniard descent, taken it down to South America. I don't know, it gets very confusing, and I'm like, can we just end it, like, sort of, to stop asking the discrimination? I don't know. I don't really like discrimination, because it felt like discrimination was only meant for good and bad and right and wrong. Once you take it beyond that, it sort of becomes exactly that, discriminative. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's like, what does it matter if it's not like, okay, maybe male and female, but then that's, anything beyond that question is almost, like I said, borderline discriminative. It's like, it's an OCD of what's right and wrong. It's like you're getting OCD of, you're getting picky and choosy, and I'm like, I wouldn't care if you told me you were fucking, like, I'm from Saturn. I'm a part Saturn. You are? Okay, well, I'm part Mars. You know, I got a little bit of Mars in me. You know, that's my nationality, is Mars and fucking Pluto. But, like, you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're Mars and Pluto? Like, yeah, Mars and Pluto. Why? What nationality are you? Nationality, I mean, I am this, but I don't know what you're talking about. Well, what planetology are you? What planetology are you? Planetology? What is that? I made it up. It is the heritage of your planet. Hello. Now I am back to bring the cat in the house. Well, cat into the room. I wonder though, the cat will die. You know, well, you won't die right away. Alright, so we gotta get back into what we're doing now. I got out of it now. What the fuck was I talking about? Does it really matter? All that matters is all these wolves are dying from the Akashic disease that we were talking about. But then, like I said, I didn't die from the behemoth. I didn't win. I was just talking about discrimination and how it should be dead. Yes, I think we'd be better off without discrimination. Like, yes, I'm Spanish, but part Spanish, and it's not hard to see. If you look at me, you'll see, yeah, you can see it. But what does it matter? What does it matter if I was black? Would it make a difference on who I really am? Maybe. It's so slight. It would just make me a different person, that's all. I just happen to be, like, of a Caucasian descent. It's not really something that I can control. I am what I am, and I was born who I was born, and that's all about, like, okay. I feel like everybody should be okay with who they are and what they are. And that we could all be better for it if we could embrace, accept our differences, and truly come together, you know, like a brother and a sister, in a sense. To help one another, help each other, help the other, and then, you know, so on and so forth. It just kind of goes around and around. Help one another, help each other, help one another. Help each other. Just like, you know, it goes around, comes around, and that's why, Sean, again, like, you know, you helped me, so, like, I hope one day be able to help you in the same way you could help me. And hopefully the Steel Plays help, I don't know. I did hope the best. I'm missing them. I think I went the wrong way, though. But I didn't die from the behemoth, so that's a good thing. I got it on one shot. It's nice. And like I said, I'm going to do a write-up on the battle system for this. Because it definitely needs to be written up. Like I said, these icons you get, Garuda, Phoenix, Like, see them? Almond Darkness, Cold Snap, Deadly Embrace. Like, definitely putting a build together, right? To build, and if this is an action game, well, then I can only imagine the build is, like, based off of these three that you can currently have. But not limited to the main abilities learned in the Prime here, right? These are always important, it seems. These, though, you could give or take. Does seem like you'd want to max this out, though. You don't have to, though. You can learn it if you want. And you only have, like, how many? You only have 2 limit break bars. But that doesn't seem to be partitioned right with the amount of health we have. So why the fuck would I do that? Wouldn't. So I grab it. Although I would have to say that these are some of the better abilities. Will-o'-the-Wisps or an Ignition. Ignition is like, okay, but I really like Will-o'-the-Wisps. But I'll say this, it does not absorb damage. However, maybe it was just miswritten. If we writ this, they didn't write this right. They didn't illustrate. Look, I'm a writer. I can write well. And this is not written right. This was written wrong. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets whilst also absorbing damage, and it doesn't do this. Not once is the damage ever absorbed, but it was mitigated, yes. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive while mitigating nearby damage. It should have said damaging nearby targets while also mitigating said damage. Then it would have made sense. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also mitigating said damage. Or deliver damage. You know what I mean? It was not written right. While also absorbing damage, no. Doesn't do that. Does not absorb damage. It just mitigates damage that you dealt. Based on the amount of damage you deal, will mitigate some damage that you will take. Very good, yeah. The more you have, the more damage it'll do, the less damage you'll probably take. But I don't think this really matters. I think overall you're doing more damage and then you're taking less. Simple, like, especially if it's upgraded all the way. Something I should probably do. Fuck this. And fuck all this. Because this is not important. It's just not. You think it's important? I don't think it's important. Do you think it's important? I don't think it's important. I think gouge is important. Yeah, I like gouge. Gouge is good at eating at the fucking stagger meter. But I don't think, Deadly Embrace is great, unless you're picking up a heavy motherfucker, then it's not going to be useful as a motherfucker. It's going to be useless like a motherfucker. It's going to be as useless as that heavy motherfucker, but it can also raise you up in the air, so that's useful. So it'll raise you up higher. So I always said the grapple is good because it's either going to pull the motherfucker in close, or it's going to let you raise up onto the motherfucker up high. So you're either going to go up, or you're going to close in. So it's like this, but it's better. It's better. Which is better. Because this pulls them in, if they're small, or it lets you go flying upward if they're fucking tall. Whatever. Fat fucks. Fat and tall motherfuckers can be pulled up. Gouge eats like a motherfucker gouge. It's exactly that, it's gouge. Wicked Wheel is pretty cool, but I would not underestimate the aerial blast. Though Diamond does this look so dope when you use it. And it's just so cool. What can I say? I'm a fucking blustery motherfucker. But I am a frigid motherfucker too, so I can't discard that. But I'm really all about the blades, man. Say what you will about anything else, but blades are so good. Who does not like Dancing Steel? Look, it's got my name in it, Dancing Steel. Of course I'm going to invest in this shit. I'm going to invest all the way in Dancing Steel, probably. Until I can master it. Because this shit looks crazy. I like the Almond Darkness. I really think Grip Flip is cool if you can learn to master this shit, but how to master. Gungnir, each hit lands fills to engage. Okay. Like I said, it's a good one, but it's... Wicked Wheel. Do I want to get Wicked Wheel? I do want to get Wicked Wheel. We know where most of the bread and butter is, though, right? We do. Alright, here's my build. That means the build will be changing to attributes. We're going to be using Wicked Wheel, Mesmerize. Well, yeah, but we have to go to geared icons. Loki, what are you doing, motherfucker? Bro, what are you doing? Shit, I think I got the wrong one. Ice Age is not the one I wanted. Oh no! I got this thing. Because I'm not going to use Velomix, because why? If it's not going to be in the build, I'm not going to use it. I think I wanted to get Rhyme. Yep, Rhyme it is. Beautiful. I kind of wish you could just go right there from the menu, would be nice. Alright, that's good for now. I think this is a pretty good build. I could be wrong. You know, I mean, I never said I'd be right. I'm just saying. I've usually been pretty good with this kind of stuff. Like I said, I haven't started making a motherfucking book on this, but I'm going to eventually. Where's my cigarettes, by the way? Loki, get down, asshole! Gotta get my smokes. Shut the... You're a silly cat, aren't you? You're a good cat. You know that. You're a good cat. You're a good cat. Who's a good cat? You're a good cat. And I love you for it, too, pal. I do. Who's a pussy cat? Pussy cat. Who's a pussy cat? Oh, what a pussy cat he is. Oh. Alright, where's my fucking lighter, bro? Loki, if you could talk. You know where my lighter is? It's in your pocket, Mike. Thanks, Loki. You're the best. No problem, Mike. Hear that, Sean? My cat's talking to me. Hey, can I meet Sean? Sure you can, Loki. Thanks. And tell him. Meow. I will. No problem, pal. You thought Johnny's saying hi and everything. How you doing, folks? It's me, Loki the cat.
Like, family, like Steel.
Oh, Loki, you silly cat. No, he's so cute. Oh, stop it. Oh, he's doing the purrs. Oh, get mother for breakfast, you piece of shit. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Oh my goodness. Oh, my cat is talking back. Fuck you cocksucker. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Oh. Oh my god, my cat's got a knife. I'm gonna kill you. Please, officer, call 911. The cat's trying to kill me. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, I need to call my cat. Excuse me, ma'am. My cat. Your cat? My cat? I'm gonna kill you, bitch. He's trying to kill me. Your cat's trying to... Okay, we're gonna send a dispatch over. Just relax. Nobody's trying to hurt you. You're dead, bitch. Ah! Don't worry, dispatch is coming. The lady's going crazy. He thinks Todd's trying to kill her. No. Don't be worried. Totally fine. I'm gonna kill you. How? I don't know. How? He's grabbing a knife. Calm down, ma'am. It's all gonna be fine. Your cat's not grabbing a knife. Ding. The cat takes the fucking paw out and he's like, I'm coming. Ah, you don't understand. He's got a knife. He's using his fingers. His fingers are the knives. Okay, ma'am, but this isn't Nightmare on Elm Street, remember? This is reality. Snap out of it! Snap out of it! Goddammit! Snap out of it! I think this woman thinks she's going insane. Well, maybe she's going insane. Are you sure he's not just fucking just straight out of his brain? Maybe that man's just out of his mind. Who knows? He's having a heart attack. Is he? He might be. He's having a heart attack. Is he having a heart attack? I think I have a heart attack. I think he might be having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. You're not having a heart attack. You're not having a heart attack. I think you might be having a heart attack. Listen to your father. He's right. I'm having a heart attack. He's not gonna have a heart attack. He's fucking having a heart attack. Why are you fucking with him, mate, Dad? Stop fucking around. Try, he'll be fine. Smoke a little bit of trippy. It'll calm you down. I love that movie's great. You ever see it? Get into the Greek. Stop it, mate. You're being selfish. You're sleeping. You sleep a lot. Oi, what you doing in my house? Want a lolly? What you doing in my house? You were wrong with the date. I told him we can go to that. Duffy, remember the Greek? Wasn't playing for a couple of months, no? It was a couple of months, yeah. In it? Couple of months. So, this joker is telling me he's for the Greek. I mean, for a couple of months. Thank you. So, am I wrong here? And at any point in time was I wrong? I'm sorry we changed the date. I mean, finally, he apologizes. Now we can rebuild. Sorry, yeah, is that me? Sorry. So I changed the date. Finally, he probably admits it. He finally admits it. He apologizes. Now we can start to rebuild our relationship. Duffy, would you like to get more finale? Welcome to my house. Or I think he says, so what you doing here? We can start to rebuild. Well, I think another one was good too, right? It's like, well, we better get going if we're gonna catch that fucking 7 a.m. flight. Oi, that's what we do night flights for. You see them two girls? I wanna fuck them two girls. Blonde or brunette, who's your ex? Blonde. Brunette. Then blonde it is. I'm about the money, you get the money. Dun 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 dun. Just a little sip of the naughty water. We'll go home. Do 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 da da. Boo 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 do 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 da da. Da 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 da. I like it when he was like, he said to him, I think, you know, I'm with Elder Snow. Come bring Professor Snape sometime. We'll fucking play late night Quidditch. And he's like, just quit it, man. Nobody. And then he's like, yeah, I know, not everybody cares. But you'd have to really know the joke to get it. Because you looked like, come by, you look like Professor Snape. We'll come and play some late night Quidditch. But I get the joke on both ends. It's like so fucking funny. Because the guy's like, would you just quit it, man? Not everybody cares. But then he said, would you just quit it? And then the other guy says, yeah. Well, not everybody cares. But he wasn't doing it for that reason, and it's just sort of like an inside joke. You'd have to get it to get it. But yeah, he was like, he looked just like the guy from Harry Potter. He was peacocking, I guess. You know? And then he was with Elder Snow. And he was like, you know, I'm with Elder Snow. Come and grab a table. Come, you know, come stop by and play some late night Quidditch. Bring Professor Snape. And then he was like, would you just quit it? Yeah, like, not everybody cares. But anyway, just a little sip of the naughty water. Absinthe. I've had absinthe, but it's very, very strong. Well, it's very wild. Absinthe is fun. It's fun. I mean, I had fun with it. I'd still prefer acid, but absinthe is... gets you fucked up. Right? Have you ever had absinthe, Joel? I'm sure you've had absinthe before. I've had moonshine before. Like, moonshine's like drinking gasoline. You know, what I can remember. Which I could barely remember anything when I drank it. Other than, yeah, it's pretty nasty stuff. Powerful shit. Moonshine is the most powerful thing I've ever drank, probably. Borderline, almost, it's like borderline, like drunk off of like a sip. It's very powerful. It doesn't get you drunk, but it's just very powerful. It's like drinking gasoline. I don't really drink moonshine though, it's too strong. For me, I mean, unless I was really fucking partying, but I wouldn't drink it. Not really, it's too strong. Why is that a problem? I don't think it is. So it's like, oh yeah, it's too strong, I gotta prove otherwise. I gotta be better than you. Well, alright, have fun doing that. I already said I'm not strong enough for absinthe. It's too much. Not absinthe, moonshine. I just feel like it's not a competition for me, it's just whatever. Whatever's healthy for you. It's like the fact that if you weigh this much, you should only drink that much, so. Less is more, dude. I mean, like, you know, what you think is powerful now, well, that might pay a toll on you in life later. So, always be careful with how you... Be careful, but don't be cautious. Or be cautious, but don't be careful. Or kind of use the two in tandem. Like, you can't live completely in caution, or else you're living a life of fear. And that in itself will kill you, so you gotta sort of do the things that you don't want to do at times, right? I'm not saying you're gonna go jump over a bridge, I'm saying that maybe you should go and talk to a girl that you never talked to, or maybe you should go and fucking get up in front of a group of people and start singing, or maybe you should dance naked in the street. I don't know, man. There's a million things you could do to uncomfortable, like it would be odd or hard for your person. There are ways to confront without having to shoot bullets people's faces. Now, obviously, if you don't know how to confront beyond that point, you're going to end up dealing with a lot of bullets in your face, or wounds. But if you can keep it beyond the red line, or I should say before it gets there, keep it behind the red line, you should be able to manage yourself. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. You'll be alright. People shouldn't be crossing that line anyway. And they won't cross that line. And that's why I said video games are one thing, and real life is another thing, and they're just different, but they're supposed to represent or sort of give you an idea on how you should handle your, or not to handle yourself.
Teammates anymore. My doubles rank is higher than my trios in Rocket League. I blame the teammates.
Well, you can never look at a video game and say, well, this is how you can act in real life. You can't do that, right? And that's not what I said you were saying. This is just conjecture, sorry. But you mean, you know, everything I say here is not a reflection on how you or I would behave in real life. I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? You can't, it wouldn't be appropriate to go around acting like that. I mean, you could do it. I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. Oh, my name is Mike Steele, my name is Mike Steele. But that would just be so asinine and stupid. Like, who the fuck walks around saying, I'm Mike Steele, I'm Mike Steele, I'm Mike Steele? You just don't do it unless you're a dog, then you might keep repeating yourself. But that's only if you're a dog. I mean, dogs already have enough nervous stupidity as it goes on in their heads. Some dogs can control themselves. And again, cats are no better. They fucking flee at the goddamn slightest thing of danger, and they don't need to. I'm like, dude, you're equipped. You're a fucking cat. What are you fleeing for? It's a pussycat. Scared. I don't know what the fuck he's so scared about. He's scared over everything. Everything scares cats. Even in the real wild, you know, they're very well equipped, but they're always scared. And more often than not, they're probably going to kill you because they're scared. That's the only way. You'll kill them, you know what I mean? It's like, cats don't attack you. They just get scared all the time. They're always scared. Cats, chill out. And dogs, stop, chill out. I think both cats and dogs need to relax a little bit. So do people. Everybody just needs to take a breath. No more of these flying bullets anymore. We don't need flying bullets. I think we need something. No, I hope it's not bullets. Shit. That would be a terrible thing. Because I would like to imagine that people could be civil and carry themselves with dignity. But if the majority feels the bullets are necessary, then I join the majority. That's what I do. I always go with the majority. I always say majority rules no matter what. Even if I don't like it. I don't have to. But they are right about one thing. Colors need to fly. And I don't think anything more than that. What I mean to say is colors will fly no matter what. if a revolution is in store, maybe it is. I hope not, but it's possible. Revolution. I mean, I don't want it to be a revolution because it means a lot of the, bad things are going to happen. For a good cause, though. For a greater cause for the future, of course. But revolution is different than what do you call it? A resolution, which is what we're in now. They said it was a resolution, but I just feel like that means pre-revolution. That's scary. I don't want a revolution yet. That means that the carriers of the revolution would be people like me. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Nobody would do that, and I don't really think the country needs a revolution. It just needs to fucking learn up from down. It's not a hard thing to figure out. Like, in other words, don't take it from my words. Take it from Sean's words, or take it from the word of the law, but just follow it. Just follow it with a blindfold on. I don't know. If you follow it with a blindfold on, if you follow law and order, you really probably won't have anything to worry about. But not everybody does that. I don't even do that. Nobody does that. Let's all admit, who could follow law and order to a T? It's hard to do. I mean, nobody can do it. Nonetheless, and I have policemen in my family. I mean, it's not realistic. You may as well work for the law, but it doesn't mean that you're above the law. Nobody's above the fucking law. And if so, everybody's above the law. You know what I mean? It's sort of a two could play at that game. That's exactly what created the whole dynamic of criminal and crime and whole upkeepers of the law and the breakers of the law. And therefore, you have the law. And then you could have civilians and you could follow the law. You could either be a civilian, a criminal, or a celebrity. One of the three. Sorry, I'm a little congested, but you can't go around being either. You can't, you just can't. You either are serving justice, you are a celebrity, or you're crazy, or a civilian. Civilian, crazy man, criminal, right? Criminal, civilian, or crazy man. You're crazy, you're a civilian, or you're a celebrity, or you're a criminal. I always say it. I say it all the time. Those are like the C's, the C's of the world, just like I wouldn't say the 3 C's, but they did have triple C's at one point, right? Triple C's. Well, criminal, crazy, criminal, civilian, and celebrity. Otherwise, everything's all nonsense and crazy. So, but yes, civilian, criminal, and celebrity. Because those are the 3 unique aspects. And when anybody's serving the law has to fit underneath, I don't know, they are not above the law, but they are criminal. If they're not a criminal, they fight against criminals. You know what I mean? It's like the opposite. We work for the law, so you work for the law. And that's fine, because I had like I said, my uncle was a law enforcement. He worked as a cop. Policeman for the Staten Island police force. And, my friend Sean here, he works alongside police. I think it's the Port Authority, right? Isn't it the Port Authority security guard? Port Authority guard? It's a good job, nonetheless. Actually, a really good job. I do not feel bad for a policeman, to be honest. That job is not for me, and I really don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm glad I got this job. Thank you. But I already said that. But again, where do I gotta go? Because I feel like I went this way already. I switched my weapon up, by the way. This shit's filled. I haven't used it. But I have to hold that while it's open, I think. This is a weird looking fucking place, though. Very, dark. Contrast. There's no items? No items. But look at that. Crystal's wild looking. Is this the fucking gate? Yeah, it's the gate, alright. Look at this. I bet you there's gonna be like orcs and shit. Weird looking motherfuckers over here. That was right. This is a dark ability, so it shoots out dark magic. Dancing steel. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I like this ability. It's like, woo, 6 man damage. I love it. Ouch! Woo! Frostbite, baby. Didn't break the stagger meter again. Just watch the shit. You get it.
Rocket League is still fun, changed my mind.
Rocket League? I haven't played it yet. Like I said, I'm still working on this. Haven't even played through it yet, but I will give it a shot to get the chance. But I've been playing, what do you call it? Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing that. I've been, what do you call it? Member to FF14, which is an online game. Isn't Rocket League online? MMO, you know. It's hard to do, you know, dedicate your time to more than any. You can't really dedicate your time to more than one MMO. I mean, maybe I could, but to what extent? I mean, I don't know. You could place your time into 10 MMOs, but that's probably going to be time, I don't know, well spent, maybe, but it might not be. Might be time just wasted because you put your time into too much shit at once. Unless you can take on that much shit at once. I can't. I usually take one task at a time, but that's just me. I mean, yeah, I do other tasks, it's just that I really try to keep my mind on what I'm doing at any given point in time. What I'm doing currently is the most important thing. Like right now. Getting to that crystal is the most important thing. Well, fucking these orcs up right now is the most important thing. That's how I think, you know? Gouge this motherfucker. Charge us magic for a second level. Well, you could do a second level dark spell if you want. I like charging up Zensuke though. Why am I so stuffy, bro? The fuck? You know what helps with that though? It caused it too. It probably did cause it, motherfucker. Shit like that always causes it. Because I use nasal spray to help, but I feel like that only aggravates it more. Then it makes it worse. And I don't sniff anything or anything. I don't get it. It's just weird. This big fucking lug? Nothing. He's not gonna do nothing. He's weak. He's weak and he knows it. That's why he's a video game and you're real. Because he's a weak fuck. It's gonna rip his lights out. Even if he tries and even if you die, you'll always be able to come back. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Let's not break the confidence here though. Ooh, a stagger! Boosh! Oh my god! That's awesome. I love using that ability, Zensetsuken. Pretty good ability. That's what load the boat. A good old boat. I get a very Castlevania vibe here, right? And kind of like a God of War 1 vibe. And if you can't pick that up, well then you must not know the part I'm talking about. Of God of War. But it was like one of the first ones, I think. First one or second one. And he had to fight a Hydra on a ship. It's pretty wild. But it was very similar in tone, but because of the water elements and shit. The Will of Light satellite is a good ability, by the way, satellite. I wish I can get Bud, but I think the place is closed. Pretty sure. I mean, what is open right now? I don't know. Stop one closes at 1, right? Yeah, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. But I have cliffs I can smoke. I have some Bud, like, they're not gonna bother. We can go tomorrow. Anyway, let's go up this way. Ooh, 2 bloody hides. Look at that, like 2 Bloody Marys. Well, looks like I got magic monsters here. Magic monsters, look at this shit, magic monsters. Woo! Filling up some fun, though. Collateral damage! That is so insane, man, it's nuts. Alright, fuck that shit. I love this ability, it just goes nuts to town. It's like, whoa. Just wipes everything clean, son. Can't say I put too much thought into it other than how I got there. Because it only starts at level 1, but you just keep building up on it and you'll be fine. You can release a ton of fun, just like by letting loose. Zensetsuken. What is Zensetsuken? I guess Zensetsuken. Ooh, a coral. Like I said, another cat. Always gotta fight cats, and cats are always big motherfuckers, and they're usually dangerous. That's just a fact. Like I said, if my cat was the same size as me, he would probably not be something I'd want to fuck with. So, cats are pretty scary fuckers, but they're always scared themselves. It's the problem. They live in fear, cats. Yet they're so powerful, they don't need to be scared. It's weird. Like, they're the last creature that needs to be scared, and that's the very reason why they're so powerful. It's because of their fear that keeps them alive, and yet people, it's the opposite. It's almost like, I don't know, people seem to fear them, they fear themselves to death. But maybe cats do too, eventually, I don't know. I don't know, it's going into the mind of the predator. And understanding that you might, I feel like predators, yeah, that's exactly what they do. They scare themselves to death. Because they have to. Or else there would be no natural, what would be their prey? There would be no predator, and there has to be a predator for everything. Even a zenith predator, like a human, needs to have a predator. So henceforth, a man is another man's predator. So it's a predator is himself. Fear. Fear is man's predator, and fear is cat's predator. We already know dogs are cats. Well, not really, but if they wanted to. Dogs don't have predators because cats don't want to be bothered, and hyenas just, yeah, coyotes, hyenas, they don't want to fucking bother with it. Wolves, they're not going to bother with the cats. And cats aren't going to bother with the wolves. They just won't bother. And henceforth, they are both sort of just themselves, you know? One uses a social outlet, which is wolves, similar to that of the human, which is used as a social pack. And then you have humans, which are, well, way above cats, but not physically. I mean, mentally, yes. Physically, cats are much better. They're much stronger. Much more powerful than the dog, much more powerful than the man. They are the fucking most powerful animal, actually. I think one of the more powerful animals, probably in sheer strength. And their mentality does not really. Well, I know cats don't rival man. Only, like I said, in intelligence, man does rival cat quite a bit. By about, I don't know, shitloads of years, like a lot, quite a lot. But cats rival man in their power by quite a bit. So again, cats are pretty good. They're formidable foes for man. If we continue to take care of cats, I mean, we can only imagine that they'll get better. Even little cat, you know, house cats can get bigger. I don't know. We don't know. Evolution's a fickle thing, right? But here's another cat. Again, it's just a reminder of what can happen if we continue to pamper these fucking cats. I don't pamper my cat, though. My parents want me to pamper, and I'm like, dude, you don't understand. You're making this guy you're gonna make him a big lug. He's gonna be a big nothing. Like, he'll be like a liger. Ligers are big, dangerous cats, but they're not because they don't do shit. They're pampered. They're like pedigrees as fucks. They're like the most pedigreed things I've ever seen in my life. Ligers would never make it in the wild. Even though tigers are a lot more, even though tigers technically like ligers compared to a tiger, well, ligers are a lot more powerful, but they don't use it. And therefore, tigers would beat a liger in a fight, and that's a shame because ligers are naturally more stronger than the tiger. But, no. Look at ligers. They're always kept in cages, and it's because they can't make it on the outside. They're like house cats. And at best, that's all you'll get. Because ligers will not continue to exist because they're not supposed to exist. And that's why they are nothing but soft, but they are very powerful, but they're soft. So, how do you mold something like that, a liger? A creature that's not a myth, but is an actual fact. That lions and tigers can mate, and you can have the offspring as a liger, but the problem is these creatures will be stronger than the lion and tiger, or tigress and the Leo lions or tigers, whatever. Leonis or tigress. Regardless, the liger might be powerful, right, by natural, but its instinct is terrible. It's terrible instinct because of domestication. Hands of domestication. Therefore, a tiger would still probably beat the liger, I think. Because the liger might rival its size, but tiger would just know how to, probably know how to defend its own. The liger doesn't. Liger lacks that because it always relies on people to give it meat. But there is a good chance that if the tiger isn't looking, the liger could just panic and bounce on it, and then that's sheer luck. I just think that the tiger is more skilled than the liger. Has to be. It was trained to be in the wild. It relies on fucking death every day. Its life counts on it. Ligers literally live just to fucking get fed and petted and bullshitted. So of course tigers are gonna be much more powerful. Well, whose will do you think would last longer, the tiger or the fucking liger? I think it's the tiger. And I think you pet it, you pamper the longer you pamper, the weaker they become. And the stronger they are, truly, their potential is amazing because you pampered them so much, but yet so much potential is lost the second they decided I guess the second a person hard to explain. When one is spoiled and one needs to make a decision not to spoil oneself, or you will probably continue to spoil yourself. You can't spoil yourself. So learn to say no. You could do this on your own. And that's exactly what you should do, right? Do what you can on your own and then let whatever rewards come your way, let them come as they come, I don't know where I'm going though. I'm gonna get to this crystal, that's where I want to go. But I know we just have to fight another big panther, another big problem, and another reason as to why we shouldn't pamper our cats. But it's constantly being reminded to us, don't pamper our cats. Because cats are very smart, Not as smart as people, but they are smart. I mean, they're not stupid. They're pretty clean. They're cleaner than people. Like, they're pretty fucking clean. I mean, they're smart enough to know that we're taking care of them like they're children, So, if they're smart enough to know that, well, then they very well may as well just be children then. Just treat them like children, but don't treat them any other way. I wouldn't treat them beyond children. I would keep them at that level. If you let them go beyond that level, then you're looking at you're looking at a species overtone. Do you want cats to give the rules to people? I don't. I sort of want people to continue to give the rules, but it's just me. But if we can both give rules to each other, then that's fine too. I mean, if we could work together, if there was something like Catman, fine. But let's not try to touch one another's bounds. It's like, well, you stay in your zone and I stay in my zone. And if we do cross zones, that's okay too. We just have to work it out. before it gets bad, because my people rely on me and your people rely on you, and sometimes you rely on me, right? So therefore it's like a give and take. Everybody needs to rely on one another and accept those differences, and those zones should always again therefore be shared by the people, even if they look like goddamn animals like this. You know, it's like, well, they might not be bad, but their leader might be bad. You know, like, I'm killing them because Ultima seems like no good right now. We gotta find out more, because maybe he's a bad guy, right? Like, why are we treating them differently? Why would we treat an orc differently? You know, maybe because the safety of the people are in question, you know? The safety of the civilians, because orcs are not people. They're a little bit like beasts. So they need to be properly introduced to society if you are going to have a beast folk amongst civilians, because they've been civilized. Thousands and thousands of years have been placed into humanity to civilize them, to allow them to follow a domestication process in which we now have like the snap of a finger. So the thing is, what I mean is, you can't just introduce a beast man folk to civilization with law-abiding citizens who, yeah, we might not follow a law to a T, but we are domestic. We're domestic. Like, people are civil for the most part. Like I said, you know, if you're doing otherwise, and yeah, you might break a law here and there. It doesn't make you a criminal. I'm just saying that people are civil, they follow the law or lack thereof. Nonetheless, you can't introduce beasts to man until they've been domesticated. Or in a human's case, humanitized, civilized. Once a person goes through the humanitized process of, sort of like I said, it's domestication, but it's different because civilization is not the same as domestication. To civilize something is a much bigger thing. So to be civilized, to act civil and according to the law. Doesn't have to be to a T, but I mean, don't take the test to civilize yourself and say that. Yeah, you're gonna have to follow it to a T if you want to pass back. So, regardless if you do or don't, you need to choose the right answer. You have to play the part. They'll always ask you, oh, do you have control over yourself? Then, you know, I mean, if you don't, well, you'll know that. You're only lying to yourself if you say otherwise, so, yeah. Like, I mean, I'll just tell you without a doubt, it's not fun to know that you have to follow the law, but yeah, it sucks, bro. It's called having a conscience, bro. If you have a conscience, then you probably won't hurt other people, and you probably won't do that. Probably won't hurt yourself either. And I'm walking in circles right now. Goddamn place is like a goddamn maze. I thought we went down here. But yeah, I mean, like, I see their point. Like, maybe Barnabas is trying to make things right by making things fair and equal for the orcs. But I don't know if that means letting orcs, which are beast men or beast folk, intermingle with civilized humans, because it's just not right yet. It's not time. A cat would be better off being an army soldier than a motherfucking beast man. Beast man, they can't harness their emotions the right way, and they're gonna hurt somebody, which is exactly what happened here. Look at the blood all over the fucking streets. I mean, everything just went to shit because they decided to have orcs, beast men, join the army. Who in their right mind would do that? Have an uncivilized group of even humans? If they were humans and they were not civilized, they weren't civil, you can't have an army of uncivil civilians and then civilized civilians. It wouldn't work. It would be terrible. They would all die. If you had a bunch of criminals and a bunch of fucking it just wouldn't work. They've tried it. They did experiments. It just doesn't work. Can't do it. We didn't do that, but I mean, they have experiments similar tones. But look at this, orcs and men. It's like these men are now fucking sick with the Akashic disease, but they have orcs working aside men. It's fucking nuts. Why would you have beast men not properly civilized into the laws of mankind? It's weird. First, you need to civilize them. You need to get them. First, can they even pass the domestication process? That's like the first thing you need to find out. Can they even pass that? Let alone the motherfucking civilization. I mean, can they pass the domestication process to be a pet or a companion? They might not. And if they can't even pass that, then how can they even be humanitized into civilization? How can you civilize these people? How can you civilize something that can't even be domesticated? You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why tigers are not in the army, you know? Tigers are not in the army because tigers would probably kill the other fucking soldiers. There's a reason why tigers do not serve under the goddamn motherfucking flag. there's also a reason why they're protected and you can't just kill them willy-nilly, because, I mean, you could, but I mean, you'd in a lot of trouble. But there's reasons for this, is because they don't serve the law, they serve nature, and they serve a different thing. But they are important nonetheless, that's why you can't just kill them willy-nilly. But they do serve, you bet your ass they serve. All animals serve, motherfucker. You know what I mean, they all serve in ways, you know, depending on what kind of animal. Like, yeah, you're probably not going to get in a lot of trouble for killing a squirrel, but I would not recommend killing a squirrel. That's not a good thing to do. Shame on you to do that. I mean, one time I accidentally failed to keep 3 kittens alive, but I did the best I could, man. That's not the same as killing a cat, you know? But yeah, that's against the law too, killing a cat. That's called animal cruelty. But everybody knows that. But between me and you, or anybody watching, I've owned up to 4 cats, and one I let loose because it wasn't my cat, my father's cat. My father got a cat from me, and I'm like, it doesn't work that way. And then he got rid of him. So I hope he did all right. You know, I feel bad for that cat. Then I eventually got my own cat after 3 cats had died from bad advice. And I took it, so I did it, and I take full responsibility for killing those 3 kittens. I didn't inadvertently kill them. It was an accident. Like, it just happened to happenstance. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I just thought that, okay, yeah, they feel like they're being smothered, and so yeah, I let them walk around in the garage, and then they froze to death. What do you want me to say? Nature took its course. I fucked up because I thought I was doing the right thing. So I didn't really fuck up so much as I just gave them a chance to live life, and they fucked it up and they died because they were too stupid to know any different. So they had to stay close together. In other words, I gave them freedom too quick. I shouldn't have given them that much freedom. Way too quickly. And by giving them all that freedom, it caused them to die. It was my own foolishness that killed them. And also theirs, but they didn't know any better, and that's where I draw the line, you know. I draw the line because I knew better and they didn't. And that's why I blame myself, and, you know, I really fucking blame the cat that left them there, because that mother should have never left those cats there. I don't know what she was thinking. Mother cats don't leave their cats. They don't do that. They're not supposed to. Mother cat, or at least another cat, is supposed to keep an eye on those kittens until they're at least a few weeks old. Because they will die if not. They will die. They guarantee the cats will die. And sometimes mother cats, they will abandon their kittens if they're touched by humans, and it's like unfortunate. So I took the cats. I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll take them. The mother doesn't want to do her job because they were touched by people, then fuck it, I'll do it. And I did. And then my dad said, you know, you should let them breathe, Mike, you're smothering them. I'm like, no, Dad, you don't understand. They don't make body heat, not until 8 weeks. They can't make body heat, so they need to rely on being smothered. Yes, I guess you could say that, but the reason why they're smothered is because the warmth is a lot more important than the air right now. For them, they can breathe. Trust me, they can breathe. What they need is body heat. That's what they need more than anything else right now. Body heat. So what are they going to get this from? They're not going to suffocate from a blanket. It's not going to happen. They'll be fine. They'll be maybe a little smothered, but they'll be fine. Trust me, they're cats. They'll be fine. Now, they were fine too until I finally fucking let them out of the suffocation blanket that was so suffocating them. Well, then how were they driving if they were suffocating? They were driving. I mean, they were literally doing good. And that's why I blame myself, because I shouldn't have listened to them. Should have just kept strong on that. That's why I always stay strong on my word now. I mean, I lost 3 cats because of the word of another person. Bullshit. I take the full responsibility for those cats dying. It was me. Just goes to show that to me, in my mind, well, I had stayed the course and did what I wanted to do what I knew was true. Stop listening to everybody else's opinions. I do it right, maybe. But maybe I would fail, you know? We don't know. All I know is, I feel like you gotta listen to your gut. Sometimes other people don't know best, but sometimes they do. So it's really up to you. I feel like you know best. I don't know best, but I could say good shit. I could say interesting things, right? Stuff that might help. But like, only you know best. Like, just like me, only I know best. It's a theory though. It's like, I know if I was talking to myself outside, a person would think this guy's crazy because he's talking to himself, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's talking out loud. Maybe he's talking to somebody on a headset you don't really see. Maybe he's talking on a speakerphone. Maybe there's a million things you could be doing and you're just not aware of it. Maybe the guy has like multiple consciences. Maybe he's talking to many people. You don't know. Maybe the radio is talking to him. Maybe he's talking to himself. Maybe talking to yourself doesn't mean that exactly. Maybe he's just doing just that, talking to himself. Which I can tell you, people are very silly to think that a person can't talk to themselves. They can very easily. I do it all the time. Everybody does, actually. I don't want to lie. Oh, fuck, I just dropped that shit. Talking to yourself, asshole. I know, but it's not like you.
On the PlayStation 5, I am talking to you.
I know, but I talk to myself too, though. You know? I mean, I can always talk. People just do. It's just what they do. People talk to themselves. Shit, I forgot to do that. It's just thinking out loud. Now, I think out loud all the time. I'm always thinking out loud. What's wrong with that? Is that a problem? Why is that a problem, too? Like, I don't understand. What's so bad about thinking out loud? I feel like it helps certain people. Like, for me, it definitely helps. I love thinking out loud and doing things out loud. I also like to just, I don't know, I could also not think out loud, but I'm often thinking quietly when I am thinking out loud, you know? Like, I'm doing both, usually. Now, I don't know how well I'm thinking on the inside, but I am thinking on the inside as well. Right now, I'm thinking about a lush passion fruit. I don't know what a passion fruit is, but I've thought about it. Star fruit. Maybe the gum deal. I'm thinking about the gum deal. What am I really thinking about right now, though? Thinking about how good this game is, or maybe I'm thinking about how good I'm going to do with this job. I don't know. I'm thinking about a lot of things, but again, what's inside and what's outside may be different. Maybe reflected differently. Maybe it's nervous energy right now. Maybe what I'm thinking is exactly how I'm playing, you know? You don't really know. Or maybe you do. I think you know. You know. Everybody knows. You know the answer. Well, I know I knew before I was even born. I was like, this is it. This is totally it. I'm crazy, and now I've crossed the line of insanity, and now I am insane, and now I am beyond insane, and then I went back to sanity, and now I am exactly that. Completely sane and insane at the same time when you can't and can, as you both have and have, and you have now reached the line where you know right from wrong, finally. Congratulations, you finally figured it out, right and wrong. Great. Yeah, but that doesn't always mean it's going to be good. No, but it's right. So long as you're doing the right thing, that's all that matters. Right. Well, I'm a lefty, so sorry if I have a hard time adjusting. But you just have to understand it's because I'm a lefty. So when I say I'm inconsiderate, it's not because I'm not being... It's not what you think. It sounds bad, I know. Wow, you admit to that? Yeah, I know. It's because I'm being so considerate that I'm being inconsiderate. People don't get it because I'm a lefty. But I'm also like, I don't want to be like a multi-dexterous, even though I am. Only an asshole would say that. I'm an asshole, but I didn't mean to be an asshole. I'm just saying I can use my right and left, but I can't use my right that well. So maybe I'm wrong most of the time, and I'm sorry for that. You know, I do the best I can with being wrong, you know? Like, 'cause I was born wrong, what do you want me to say? It means I was born right, because I was born wrong. I learned how to use the right, and I do better with being wrong. So I said, like, I'll be the enemy, I don't mind. I play a good bad guy. Because I've always said bad is good and good is bad, and what's up must be down, because down is up, no? I mean, if you're going up, then you must be coming down eventually. I'm just saying, like, everything's connected. Don't take it for granted. Take it for the promissory note. Everything is not really real. This is bullshit. Not right now. Unless you got smacked in the face, or something bad happened to you, or you fucking, like, you know, held somebody for ransom. You're not hurting anybody, then you're fine. Just make fun of it. You know, it's fine. Just have fun. Have a good time. That's what I'm doing right now, ranting. It's called a rant. Just rant. Because you know what? Rant is perfect for Dancing Steel. And Dancing Steel is my name. I'm Michael Steel. So it's Dancing Steel, Michael Steel, Dancing Steel, Dancing Steel. Woo! You know what's coming out next, right? Lady, come here! Get this charge. And then use this instant. That'll do a ton of damage. I use a Lionheart product because why not? Ah, it sucks. Oh, he keeps doing that scumbag. What a scumbucket, though. I'll take him down while you just watch. You just watch, motherfuckers! Dancing Steel, come on out! Dancing Steel, one of my favorite weapons, well, abilities. And Gouge, too, I like Gouge as well. Bingo! Well, not really, I got hurt there. Woo! He's gone. Level 4 Zentuken. A level 4 Zentuken. Well, X Strike you could call it. Quadra Slash, Zentuken. That's what it is. Offering. That's what Zentuken is. Zentuken is basically the offering, Quadra Slash, or Triple Slash. It's really cool the same. It's solitary, man. It's solitaire. It's like Quadra Slash or Omni Slash is Zentuken. It's the X Slash. It's like, I don't know. They have it, usually mostly ninjas have it, or samurais. It's an X Slash. Cross Slash. Mutilation. And I think we all know what I'm talking about. It's like a Butterfly Slash. Quadra Slash, really. Or Omni Slash. Quadra Slash, Omni Slash. I'm gonna smoke a bogey. Y'all don't mind, do you? How could you mind? You wouldn't even know if I was smoking one. Well, maybe you could hear it. See? Look at this army, he's all fucked up too. Under the guide of the fucking Mr. Heavenly Host, who's like literally serving underneath this thing called Ultima, which is a goddamn abomination. Not man, not woman, it's just a goddamn abomination that makes itself look like a woman. I wish. It doesn't even work that way anymore. But back in the good old days it did for them pocket monsters. Should I pick up some pocket monsters or no? They got the new ones, I heard they were terrible. They were ashamed to the god that brought justice to light, which was, well, Pokemon in general, just all the games that it came from, red and blue. I heard that Violet and Scarlet were a shame. Huge shame to the light of God that was Pokemon. And not really with the cards so much, they just said with the games, Violet and Scarlet, they were just terrible. 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 For a mainline, they were just terrible. That's what I heard. Now, you can say I'm wrong, I'm just saying, the only games I played, and that was Sword and Shield, and even that was like, it's not that good. It's alright. Best one for me is probably like Silver and Gold, but that's just my opinion. So Soul Silver and Gold, I guess. Yeah, Soul Silver. Yeah, that was a good one. Silver and Gold. The remake, Soul Silver and Heart Gold, was good too.
It's been quite a day.
Oh, there's Dion. Just love her.
A debt I would see repaid. Prince Dion.
He's a good guy, I like this, yeah.
Good to see you well. So, this must be fruit.
Yep.
Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart, and guide your steps true. Your father would expect no less. That is all. Thank you for everything. Your Highness. Dion, please.
You do realise the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ladyship was quite finished.
Well said, Gob. You mean Furion, like. Because he's, like I said, that guy is Furion from Final Fantasy II. Totally. And the other one is Guy from Final Fantasy II. Right here. Guy. The form of goats. Just look at him, man. It looks just like Guy.
Just tell you to stay
If you look up Guy and Furion from FF2, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to echo that.
You mean, you'll buy some of us?
Yeah, bye.
I've got some good stuff for you.
The Defender? What the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'll buy one.
Thank you.
I think the best offense is the best defense. Well, the best offense is the best defense. So, is the best offense a good defense, or is the best offense a good defense? I don't know. Exactly, the best offense is a good defense, so why would you have a defender? The best offense is a good defense. That would mean you would need it. There's two ways to look at that, man. There's totally two ways to look at that. That is true, but if the best offense is a good defense, well then that means it's exactly that. You need to have a good offense. You have to have the best offensive. That's what I always said. The best offense is the best defense. Now, if you want to wield a defender, well, then you're a fucking idiot because that's the best defense for the best offense. I don't really know what you're doing there. The best defense or the... Look, if you want the best defense, then fine, go with the defender. But if you want the best offense, then don't go with the defender because the defender is a motherfucking fool of a weapon because, look, it says it. So with a name like Defender, one might assume this blade the best of both worlds. No, I don't. I look at that blade and I think this weapon is a pussy weapon. It is a weapon that's all about blocking. And it's a bad weapon because weapons are not meant to block with. Weapons are meant to strike with. Now, one could argue that they think defense is better. I just don't think it works that way. Like, I mean, depending on what you're looking at, but like weapon or shield. Again, with a weapon, the best offense is the best defense. So, again, the best defense is probably, the best offense, right? So, if the best defense is the best offense and the best offense is the best defense, then you might want to start getting things sharp. Sharp yourself up. In other words, the best shield is probably going to have the jagged ends on it, you know? The best weapon is going to have projectiles on it. You know, be able to shoot you from afar, be able to snipe you out. Because it's a good offense. Good offense is a good defense. So you better not come up on me, motherfucker, because I got a very, very, very offensive defense. Meaning, if you come up to me, you're going to get hurt. But if you don't come up to me, you're going to get hurt. Because, again, best offense, the best defense. So why would I pick up a defender and use it? Fuck the defender. Best offense is the best defense. So, again, I think the Coral's Blade is much better. It's, like, much better. Whatever you want to slag around this for 320, sure, I guess, but it just proves that you're 320 points weaker than you could have been. But if you're just a numbers guy, then please, by all means, use the defender. But I'm not. Why would I use the defender? It makes no sense. If it proves to be the best offense is the best defense, then I'm not going to use the defender. Wouldn't make any sense to use it. I can't imagine that making sense. You call it the defender, and it looks very defensive, and yet you said the best offense is the best defense. Okay, that makes sense. Now, if it was a shield, and it had big jagged spikes, and you called it the motherfucking, I don't know, the ogre chain, I could see that being the best offensive weapon you had, because that's defensive, that's really good. That's a fucking sharp shield, and if anybody came up to you, they'd probably die. If anybody tried to hit you, you'd probably get hurt. Because the shield is made out of, like, diamonds, encrusted, like, jagged edges. So it would literally cut a motherfucker if they tried to even touch you. Imagine, I mean, it's like adamantite shell, like a tortoise shell with fucking spikes on it. Well, points? I mean, god damn, put your entire body into points. Put a shield up, like Iron Man, and then points just come out. Everybody's just dead who's touching you. Well, unless they have a suit of armor that can turn into jagged points as well. I mean, Let's face it, the best offense is the best defense. Because you just eliminate the threat altogether. Isn't that right? That's right. Because offensively speaking, or defensively speaking, if it doesn't exist, well, it can't hurt you. That includes you yourself, or me, or anybody speaking, or anybody living. Well, if the threat is not there, and you're not threatened, well, then you have nothing to worry about. That's why I don't live in fear. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Even if I was afraid, well, alright, then I guess I die. Telling myself I'm not afraid. Because if I don't, I'll be living a life of fear. It will slowly eat me into nothing. Right? Then I'll age into a goddamn piece of shit. Then I'll be bitter and angry at the world forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. No, it's not what I want. I want to get these elixirs though. I want to stock up on them, and I want to stock up for endgame with these high potions. It's always good to get items when you get a chance. To me, they're like a means of an end, right, to spells. Like, there really aren't spells in this game, so I look at these items as a means to cast spells, kind of. Weapons are weird because, I don't know, the defender's a piece of shit to me. What's this, though? Oh my god, I can make the Everdark. But you need like a shitload of sharp fangs. There's one diamond sword we can make. I don't know if you did it right, I just know you did it. Well, you did it once. Did you do it right? Now, I don't know if you did it right. Probably didn't, though, with your, my luck. Well, I wanted to get the Everdark, but I need like a shitload of these. Hold on, let me see if I can buy them. I think I can.
Else you don't need?
Or did I just sell them? I don't even know. If I did, I don't care. So you can probably buy them. Oh yeah, you can buy them. That's what I'm gonna do. How many can I buy?
Thank you.
It's fine.
I think I counted that right.
Let's hope you did.
Else you don't need?
I really don't need a lot of shit, dude.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I usually don't carry heavy amount. I really don't need to carry a lot. I do need this though.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I hope so. If you can make what I want, scumbag. Just make what I want you to make me, which is again, I need sharp fangs for him to make it.
I don't think you can afford that.
I can afford it, but you just gotta give me what I need. How many of them do you need?
Thank you. You've got everything you need then.
I don't know yet. Can you make it? Oh, great. Wonderful. Wonderful.
You don't want me
One
to make
Everdark.
else.
No, thank you. I'm fine. Need the Everdark because Everdark looks dope. How's it look? It's pretty dope to me. Bingo. Mm-hmm. Odin is really good though. I always do that though, accidentally. Accidentally, I always press that button. It's supposed to be triangle. I always think that it's gonna be circle. That's what it used to. But square is actually the one to move it. I don't think circle does anything other than go back. Yeah, it's weird. Square, and then you can just sort of rotate them. Rift Slip or Gungnir, I don't know. Yeah, maybe if I unlearn the other ability, then yeah. Rift Slip I have to learn. Rhyme isn't bad. I like this ability though, I really do. It's one of my favorites. This thing's so good. I like Gungnir, and it's a pretty good one, it's just... some of those points are getting wasted, I think. I like these two a lot. With that, let us move forward. I think this is the point of no return, right? I'm pretty sure this is like the point of no return, bro. This is the big boys. This is it, guys. A point of no return.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion.
Wow.
I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
I should have a drink. This is the end. You know what? I am gonna crack open a bottle right now. We're gonna toast a drink to the fact that we made it this far. Let's do it. got a little bit of this left. Should I drink? Yeah, I guess I'll have a drink. One drink. And it'll be to the new job, I guess. Where's my shot glass, bro? Shot glass. Alright, so I guess to this new job, which I hope goes good. Hope it goes well. Which I don't think it'll be. I think it's gonna go good. Well, I know I'm a good person. I try to be good to people, so yeah, I hope the job will go well. I can only imagine that if I'm good to people, people will be good to me, right? And with that being said, to the new job then. And to you, Sean, to Final Fantasy 16. Let it be known that you were not a lazy man, but a helpful one. You were very helpful to me. That being said, let's move on to Joshua. Good old Joshua. I love this guy.
We're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all do our part.
Yikes. Lies beyond those doors. Well, hold on. Let's go and save a game file, I guess. We're just gonna see the active time lore. So we got the Drake spine here. Mother crystal situated in stone, air capital of the kingdom of Walode. Its sheer wall is strikingly similar to the towering cliffs that line the coast of Ash. Only the game means. Wow. Wow. The Enterprise. Let's see, we came in here on, no? The Hideaway's middle engine-powered flagship. Designed by the father and daughter team of the Sidolphus and Mididol Talman serves to serve as a last hope for humanity should all Elysia be lost to the Blight. Constructed in secret in the ironworks on the outskirts of Canberra, the mithril with which it is fueled, highly concentrated source of energy, allowing the ship to archive speeds thrice that of a galleon at full mass. Pretty cool, man. Hideaway. Yeah, that place looks fucked, bro. See ultimate culmination in the revelation that the creature's true form is one and the same with Ifrit risen. The creature he and his brother transformed into in the skies above the crystalline dominion. His grip upon the creature that he sealed away inside himself by the altar of Drake's head ever fading, he swears to stand with Clive and fight their fate until the end. Interesting. I wonder. Does it contain...
Just don't forget. There's still an army behind us.
We're going and make a save file. And I'm using my best abilities, I think, right? I should probably use the best things I know how. Set up a good... that's good, set up right for now. I like Odin. Odin's pretty cool. Why do I always think that it's gonna do that? I don't know why I always think that. I think that's good for me. Perfecto Monday. Wait, I want to make a save file. Ah, I should have made one.
We'll only get one shot at this.
I'm gonna make one right now. Let's just make a file and save the system. Did I make a save file? I'm not sure if I did. Don't remember. I'm gonna make one now, so let's do it. Here we go.
See, Clive, we're not alone. And ours. We fought long and hard for this planet. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp. We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
Oh, you heard him. The final trial awaits.
You all know what it is that awaits us.
Ultima. Ultima.
And we shall face it together.
Ultima. This monstrosity that's captured the realm in a state of Manala. Or primogenesis. It's bad. The whole realm is like I said, in a state of control by Ultima. Ultima's controlling it. Right? It's in the hands of Ultima. The realm is enshrouded by Ultima's hand. Ultima has complete control over the realm right now while it's in a state of primogenesis. There it is, the monstrosity. Sons of fire. Wow. Good luck. She can't turn to Shiva anymore, so yeah.
Joshua.
Where are they? Where are they though? I have no idea where they are. They're on the other side, I guess. The other realm. Is reality. No, it's reality. It's the other side of reality. The edge of creation, I guess. It's the edge of creation. They've arrived at the edge. Yep, the edge of despair.
A rift between worlds wherein your kind might.
The edge of creation. Well, the edge of despair, I guess. It's the edge. This is basically, like I said, the red. This is in between. This is, like I said, the The Edge of Despair, as they call it, or the Hill of Despair. Hill of Despair, Edge of Creation, a bit more or less Hill of Despair. This is the Hill of Despair, yeah. What, the Hill of Despair? No thanks. Been there, done that, don't want to be there no more. Looks like we have to go back there though. Yep, we're gonna have to go over the hill. Just through the Hill of Despair. Right, Hill of Despair. The Hill of the Desperate. Well, the Hill of Desperation, yeah, the Hill of Despair. Edge of Creation. The Void. The Rift. Yep. That's exactly what this is. Pandemonium. This is the rift between life and death. Right and wrong, good and bad. It all lies here on the hill of those cries of despair and help and death and bliss, all of it. They all lie on the hill. The fool on the hill. It's really a hill of despair, though. Desperation and salvation, suffering and all that. It's all on that hill. You have to go back to the beginning, right? Yeah. Yep. That's why it looks kind of like a Colosseum, see? Because it's the Hill of Despair. Where it all began. A miracle, magic. Then its light did all life flourish. Fire. More or less. Or microbes. Organisms. Microorganisms made enzymes. Bacteria. And then, of course, a meteorite came and destroyed most of the enzymes that created dinosaurs, and then... Yeah. Well, there was a Black Death, remember? That we might discover a means of salvation. Yep. And that's what this is. This is a Colosseum of sorts. Do you hear the despair?
There's magic that caused the world. What of the mother crystals?
See, it's a hill of despair, dude. And we're gonna get to the top. We're gonna face the truth. Yes, once we get to the top of the hill. Like I said, the thread of creation, hill of despair, the fabric of the very void itself that creates reality. This is where we are right now, the interdimensional rift. And that's pretty wild. No. Yep. One beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies, and soon cast them off. Like Vanna? Where? Valisthea. For the black crept yet behind. Oh.
And soon did we arrive at the solution. The illness having spread to every organ.
Right?
There was but one escape from this.
To start afresh.
To start afresh.
With a new world. The one forged by the beloved. Paradise free of light where his God awaits.
Humanity can, yeah, can join him, yep.
Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
Yes.
Follow we shall. For now.
Right. For now. But Barnabas was tricked into his deceit already. Even if it isn't deceit, it is already coming at the cost of many lives that, for better or worse, you would have to admit to the... Like you just said, you'd have to let go of all you hold dear in order to make things right. You have to discard all the ones that you love right now, including yourself. You'd have to get rid of it all. Now, do you want to do that, or do you want to move forward and try to mold the world to what it is now and push to make it a better world? Or do you want to forfeit yourself? You could. Require not only power, but constitution is strong enough to wield it, yeah. So they want to discard of anybody that's not strong enough to wield it. Without even trying to help hone them, really. Just get rid of them. You heard them, they can't. They can't do it. Some people can't do it. But I don't think that's true. Right, I guess forth seeds of humanity. Yep. That's what I said, yep. Like dinosaurs got killed and then... Yes! Yes! So I just said that. Exactly. That's... Oh, you meet those, all that you might one day blossom. Right, but he has to cast all he loves aside now. A grave mistake, yeah, it is. The man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Yep. Yeah. Bereft of his God and radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. But I don't need that, because I was sleeping for a long time. I've already found light within myself, I think, but... I sort of hear what this thing is saying, and it's sort of impulse. Yep. That's why you gotta be self-conscious. He has come to acceptance. Even more, but what if you turn your eye outward, and then look inward? When you hold up a mirror, you will actually see the true answer. Put a mirror in front of a mirror. Yeah, because people were only seeing the reflection, they weren't seeing the answer. They were looking for it in the wrong places. They may have found their will, their impulse, but through satellite, maybe they can actually concentrate and take a look at their spirit.
Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy. Blind. Just...
Unwilling to admit the truth. Yeah. That they're, well, yes, yep. He's right, though. People are mythos. People are Ultima. In many different forms. But ultimately make one. And the being that you see before you is the being of the culmination of humans, humanity. At least as far as Bolivia goes. Humanity as a whole, represented as one, is in through Clive or through Ultima. Mythos or Ultima. More or less. Their imperfection. And all their mistakes. All clouded up. It's Ifrit risen. A monster?
cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice in man drives her ever closer to destruction.
Yes, that's true.
She may yet be saved.
By you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. To do, you and I. We nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have, but you didn't. But didn't. Fully grown, Almitos, it is time at last that you serve your purpose. Is that funny? Of being a douchebag.
To right your wrongs.
To right your wrongs, maybe.
Sin is wanting to survive.
Then you are as marked by it as we are. Yep. That's true. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. That's what I always said. Yeah, and they haven't ever thought of, like, well, have faith. You would have us forfeit them for a place in your own paradise? Right? It's so wrong. Yes. Well, then do it. End it. Well, then why are we still here? Only you will survive, and none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world.
So land's rebirth is complete. Humanity will have served its purpose. Yep.
Why would we continue to suffer?
The which has caused so much vexation. Right.
Vexation.
The land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all.
He can control you, though, I think. You can put your flyer out. Yeah. This is you're mistaken. Yep. But your precious will allows it to be. But you're wrong about that. I think. Maybe. Might be wrong about that.
I can't do this alone.
Oh, well, shit. Might have to do some things alone. This is crazy. Now he finally shows his true form.
My friends, my family. We've all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed, it may be broken, but it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I say only one other choice.
Pretty sure. He wants if he's egging him on.
You may have created this ultimate. But it's time to do tongues. This isn't your world.
Right. I think I agree with that. Yep. That's what I say. You have to live for the sake of humanity, not... Wow, this thing is on. This guy is powerful as fuck, bro. Gotta work on the gauge though. An aerial blast will help too. guy's nuts, man. Very good. There you go. Gain standing. To gain standing. To gain standing. You mean overstanding somebody? Overstanding, yeah. I understand what you're saying. Overstanding somebody, yeah. I could overstand somebody. The people, I want them to overstand me because it'll help me. If they can overstand me, that's a good thing. Overstand me and then you'll understand. You just have to overstand. Overstand me, man. Overstand me. I say it all the time. Overstand me. I'm totally gonna die in this fight, though I know it. Let's see, what do I want to do? We won't need this, so I don't think you can unequip during encounter, so. Shit. What happened? I died. I didn't even notice that. Didn't see that happen. Happened out of nowhere. I thought it was fine. I was like, what happened? Wind. That is hard shit. Let's see, I don't know if I want to go with that build. I'll try it a couple of times. It's going to be hard, so let's see. I'm thinking maybe different, so I can go in and out quicker. Will the Wicks would help. Let's see what he does. To play it safe, I may have to go with a different build. See what I mean? Yep. Definitely gonna want to go with something different. You got a lot of help, man. Alright, I'm gonna probably switch up my build. Like, I can't use this, I have to use a different build. So, we open the main menu and switch it up. Let's see, he likes to attack in close, so Shiva doesn't seem to hurt. May want to have Bahamut too. Shiva is very helpful. I don't think we have enough AP for the other one yet. No, not yet. Main return, just gotta see one thing, there's a setup here. If I'm gonna be using this, then I should probably master this out too. And also switch it up and just do this. This is the best bet, I think. Flames Rebirth, and then also use Photolytics. Ignition isn't bad either. I could work with this. We'll try and see how it works, see how we do. You're blocking, man. What are you doing? You need to block, man. That's why you're blocked. Am I so drunk I can't? How can I be drunk? I'm still drinking. No, I'm not drunk. I don't know what the fuck. I have no idea. It's just weird though. Definitely strange. This build does seem a little better than the other one I had though. That kills you automatic? Oh my god. Didn't know that. I have my build, that shit kills you automatic. Didn't know that. How do you block that though? Yeah. Damn. How do you block against that though? There's gotta be a way to do it. I don't know how to do that. I'm not really sure. What the fuck you gonna do? You gotta move out of the way, I guess, right? What's the indicator that you're gonna do it? Neurotrans bullshit? I guess it's gotta be neurotransmitter. Event horizon, whatever this does. God, this guy's a fuck, man. Oh my goodness. Graviga. God damn, this mother. No, Graviga's gonna kill me, right? Wow. Jesus Lord Almighty. Jump up, bro. No, I didn't use an elixir. God damn it. Accident. Didn't need to do that. Oh my god. I wasted an elixir like an idiot, motherfucker. That was not a good idea, and I did it accidentally, and now I regret doing it. Oh god. How do you end up using an elixir like that?
Gifted this chance, and still would raise your hand against the
Yep. That's what you do. Talk is bends. Basically.
Let's make it his last.
Oh god. We're gonna die, I know it. Because we wasted an elixir, we shouldn't have wasted it. Oh my god. Here we go, Flames Rebirth. Keep damaging. Keep the pressure up and then gouge it. Staggered. Now go into crazy mode and just go nuts. Refill your health. We almost got this. We're so close. But I wouldn't be surprised if we die now. I can do it. We got this. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. Motherfucker. We almost got this guy gone. He screened all that. What a cunt big. What a scumbucket, bro. He screamed on me. He screamed on me. Can't let me do that, man. He screamed on me. No! Beat away that bar, come on! Get him, get him, get him, get him! Diamond dust him! He's gone, motherfucker! Ultima vanquished! What a good setup. I'll see you get, baby. And with it, we get the Pull of Darkness. Sharp Fang, Steel Stroke, Magic Dash. Pull of Darkness is the Dancing Steel. It's a residual dark ether that have failed to dissipate on the battlefield has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent if not highly specialized in its applications. Damn, that's pretty good. Increases rate at which dancing steel will fill up the sand so you can gauge by 25%. Yep. Well, I'm not surprised. The moment it's all come down to this. The icon.
Your struggles have made you strong.
Yes.
Yet your soul remains heavy with sin.
Right.
Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Everybody fucking Songo. Not a Mongol. Mongolians. Oh look. It looks like Noctis. Was this the story they were trying to tell back in 15? You know, it's like, this is the story they were trying to tell back in FF15, but they just failed to do it. They tell a good story.
Tell me, Kai, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
None. I don't know.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
Right.
These are the wages of your will, son.
They're all illusions of Ultima, by the way. These are just illusions of Ultima. These are just illusions of Ultima again.
No matter how hard you try.
Nope. Ultima.
So why not leave it?
Yep. Ultima. And never look back, right? Never look back. You leave it all behind and you never look back. That's what I do, mainly. Meaning I don't take pictures. Not really. Streams, yes. But ultimately I don't really take pictures or other. I really don't. That's why everything that I stream, it's sort of live. And that's all it is. It lives on there. But look, Benedicta! Everybody loves you, Benedicta.
Yet still she is not mine. I'm not given enough.
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts?
Yes.
What if it could all just go away?
Maybe it can. Go away. Yeah. Just go away. Just go away. That's the problem, right? So what's going on? Uh-oh. He destroyed the entire barricade. He destroyed everything, probably. In his anger. In his rage. He destroyed it all. He destroyed everything. Look at it. He destroyed the entire kingdom of Olod. Wake up.
Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
He doesn't know it's real anymore. That's your name.
You're my brother.
Yep.
Brother.
Brother. He just fucked up his ultimate now. The Phoenix. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Mike. A Mike.
Once more, lest you forget.
Lest you forget.
My name is Clive.
Mine is Mike. Mike Steele. Nice to meet you.
Look. Ultima.
It looks a lot like, Necrod. From, FF9.
And the Phoenix. His trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless...
Yep. He has been with Mythos all along.
The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone.
Yep.
The power
of creation. Yeah.
Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Right? Icon battle. The Freed Rising. The Freed Rising. Uh-oh, you get a problem now. He knows he's dead now, I think, right? Isn't he accepted now, kinda like? May as well. He lost. Deviation, and herefore does Logos rise. Yep. See the screams? Logos is rised, which means death is inevitable. I mean, for people who can't find the will to live. Because all the crystals are gone now. And the end of Mythos and the beginning of Logos. Well, you heard him, right? The rise of Logos. The man who's lost like dog. But not like myth, like legend. He's like lost like a lobo, like a dog. Logos. Or logo. Like fake. The rise of the fakester, the trickster. That is the age we live in, though. We live in the age of tricksters. Where it always seems like the trickster is the one that is on top. Which is pretty much the case. The trickster has always been on top. And it always will.
Steeped in conceit.
You fancy yourself a god, you embrace logos. Yeah, logos.
We will put an end to this hubris.
What?
What are you talking about?
Exactly that.
Origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, you thought, soon you will discover how little you know
Of suffering. Yep. That sounds right. There it is, the Holy Empire of Sandbreak. Sandbreak, yes, Sandbreak, right?
and so crystals are no more. Yet in their silence a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long slumber to waking.
The dead? Or those who have yet to live. To their origin. Yeah. Oh look, it's like the Crystal Tower. Like I can, like my Crystal Tower in my game that I wrote. Zavar and the Crystal Tower where Sijian was sitting atop and gathering all the geomantric power, and yeah, had the entire realm stated in Manala, and yep, did this pretty much. So crazy. See, it's absorbing all the geometric power, kind of, pretty much. And it's now rising into the sky. That's Manala. It's like, boom. He's talking his own thing. And that is where we leave off. I'll be ending it here, guys. Join me for the grand finale in my next Steel Play, which will probably be tomorrow. Since tomorrow's Sunday.
So where the hell are they?
And, yeah, I won't really be doing much tomorrow. And I gotta meet with my boss on Monday. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be taking on the grand finale of FF16 for the first time. As we meet Ultima head on. It's a cocoon of ether. If you could believe that.
What in Gregor's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Wow.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone alright?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone! Fall back to the ship!
Wow. Dion.
I will be with you.
Thank you.
Don't like me. Just get it done. But the thanks is appreciative enough. I'll take that as an appreciation. that shit, man. I always like Dion. He's a cool guy. Alright, guys. Until my next STEELEPLAY, join me as we, well, make our way to the cocoon. And we make our preparations to the finale. The real finale this time. The true point of no return, right? We'll make our way to the hideaway and we will coordinate our next plan of action. And then we make for the cocoon. The ultimate confrontation, or the final, the ultimate, and well, the grand finale. Till then, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, or not, but really though, thanks for watching. Keep it gaming and keep it safe, and join me in my next STEELEPLAY. I think that'll be part 33 or part 34, not really sure, but basically join me for the finale, more or less. Till then.